Good morning, John Glenn. Today is Tuesday, February 21st, 2023. I'm Aubrey, and this is The View from the Falcon's Nest. In today's installment of Ready, Set, SAT, one of the questions juniors might be asking right now is why is there so much emphasis on the SAT? That's a great question, and there are multiple reasons for the answer. First, it's a new requirement that replaces the old one, which we commonly refer to as I-STEP. High school students will not take I-STEP now for the first time since the 1980s. Second, the SAT is part of graduation pathways. While it may not have the same implications that I-STEP scores did, it will give the state the ability to use national standardized tests instead of a state test to measure students' performance. That data can be compared with other states. Third, it gives students who maybe aren't sure if they want to go to college or even if they would have a score good enough to be admitted to college the chance to know for sure. Many colleges do not require an SAT score, but it can't hurt, and it can help secure scholarship money. This week, SAT help session schedules will change slightly. Tonight, there's an English session in room 406. Tomorrow, there's a math session with Mrs. Davis. Thursday will be another help session for English in room 406. Now to weather with Matt.
Good morning, Falcons. Today is February 21st, and it's going to be windy with a high of 31. The real feel is going to be closer to 20. Wind speeds are going to be north-northwest, 16 miles per hour. And for the 3-day forecast, Wednesday, it's going to be a high of 39, snowy with a low of 32. Thursday, it's going to be a high of 58, snowy again with a low of 25. Friday, it's going to be 29, cloudy with a low of 20. And now to sports with Nathan.
Morning Falcons. Glenn dominated on both ends of the court Friday night, downing Bremen 71-41. The Falcons moved into 6 of 12 in the NIC with the victory after a rough start to conference play. Their third straight victory was highlighted by a career-high 32 points from Bryson Hanna and hit 2 second-half threes to stretch the advantage. Joe Strapp added 12 of his own, and fellow senior Noah Drabovich continued to stead play with 10. Chase Miller put up 10. Joey Shue had 4 as yet again. Glenn showed balance from top to bottom. Crown Point won the Indiana High School State Wrestling Championship. The Bulldog won 4 individual championships to defend their team state title. Center Grove finished second, and Brownsburg, which had 3 state champions, finished third. LaPorte's Ashton Jackson, who was a runner-up in his weight class, was the Mental Attitude Award winner. He will wrestle collegiately at Purdue next year. The number 1 teams in both 3A and 4A were upset in the girls' semi-states Saturday. South Bend Washington was defeated by Lake Central and will not defend its title this weekend. Twin Lakes lost its first game of the year to Fairfield, which advances to play Cordon for the title in 3A, which is John Glenn's class. In 2A, LaPel will play Forest Park for the state title. The only Northern Indiana team other than Fairfield to make the state championship games was Bethany Christian in 1A. Bethany will play Lanesville for the state title. Glenn's boys have drawn 17-4 Tippy Valley in the first game of the Knox sectional. Glenn improved to 13-8 with a win over Bremen. If the Falcons defeat the Vikings next week, they'll have a rematch with Bremen, which is 1-19 in the semifinal. Knox and Culver Academies are both in the other bracket. Glenn has not won a sectional since 2005, since the school has been in Class 3A. Now to lunch with Matt.
Today's lunch is going to be a pulled pork barbecue sandwich, crunchy Pollock's patty, crinkle cut fries, steamed broccoli, mixed fruit cocktail, and a variety of fresh fruits. That's all we have for today, Falcons. Have an amazing day.